Marvin caught 5 passes for 118 and a touchdown, 9 targets his direction. Julian Fleming caught all 3 balls thrown his way. Cade Stover, 3 catches on 6 targets. Emeka Egbuka, 3 catches on 6 targets. Cade and Emeka combined for 67 yards receiving, and of course, Emeka had the 1 touchdown. All right, let's talk Marvin Harrison for a second.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about here. I don't really want to entertain the thought, and Marvin didn't, give an immediate answer. I mean, look, there seems to be an exceptionally small chance that he returns next year. And given that Ohio State, first of all, they don't know if they're going to play in the playoff or not, it's pretty darn unlikely. And I think we kind of hit on that pregame. The team that loses this game, probably treating this like a national quarterfinal. You're probably going to play a New Year's Six game, and that'll be that. I hate the thought of this, but did we just see Marvin Harrison play, his last football for Ohio State? Like, there's a decent chance that's true.
Yeah, and I think you could see it too at the end of the game. He was kind of overcome with emotion, like while he was still in his uniform, like sat down, and that's not somebody who's just angry that they lost. It was a very kind of a telling thing, and it stinks because he's an unbelievable he's the best. He's one of the best receivers you're ever going to see. He's got everything you want. He's got the size. He's got the speed and the strength. And the amazing part is he catches everything. And it's almost a joke now where it's like, throw it in his direction, Marvin's coming down with it. And he just does. Like that catch you just described early, like the ball was a little bit inside and he got his arm pinned down. It doesn't matter. I can just use my right arm and make the catch while getting pass interfered. Like, just so special. And it was fun to just watch him. And you hope he's coming back, but you also understand, like, if you're the number 2 overall pick, that's a lot of money you'd be turning down.
Well, I mean, I would say the only thing that prevents me from just jumping on and saying, thank you so long, go Bucks for forever, Marvin. The NIL era has changed a lot of things. And, maybe there's an outside chance that some way, somehow he could still return. I personally find that extremely unlikely. He is unquestionably one of the all-time great Ohio State wide receivers. Much like C.J. Stroud, who is one of the all-time great Ohio State quarterbacks. I think he's probably on the Mount Rushmore of Ohio State quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Marvin probably leaves Ohio State here, and probably, assuming he leaves Ohio State, he walks away having never beaten Michigan. And that's going to be the case for this senior class after not having the game in 2020 and losing each of the last 3 years. It's a pretty tough thing that these guys are walking away from.